please?
Jasmine Shazia.
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on a number of things. First, you're here today because you have a charge out of Marana. You have a probation case out of Marana. On your probation case, I'm Judge Hazel. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance today. On your Marana case, I am going to release you and give you a new court date in Marana on November the 5th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Right, let's go on to your other cases. Next, you have a case, probation, you have a case of a warrant for criminal damage out of justice court. In previous proceedings, Gil Gukin has been appointed to your lawyer. What I'm going to do in that matter is set a $100 bond and give you a new court date of Monday at 1 p.m. in Justice Court in downtown Tucson for that case. If you post the bond, you will be released. Otherwise, you'll be held in custody. Standard release conditions will apply in that case. And Ms. Gukin is your lawyer in that matter, so she'll appear with you. Let's go on to now you have multiple files out of the city of Tucson, including a probation violation. What I'm going to do on your Tucson City cases, I'm going to set your bond at $500 cash secured and give you a new court date of October the 15th with standard release conditions. I am appointing a public defender for you in the city of Tucson. Your total bond is going to be $600. If you post that bond, you will be released, but you need to make all of your court dates, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, man. Go out the door downstairs, see what's the emails. Sanchez, next up.
Can I have your name, please?
Nicholas Sanchez.
You're here today because you have two different things going on. First, you have a charge out of the Justice Court of possession of drug paraphernalia. On that charge, I am going to release you and give you a new court date of October the 14th with standard release conditions.
Yes, sir.
You also have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson. On your Tucson City cases, I'm going to set your bond at $500 and give you a new court date of October the 14th. If you post a $500 bond, you'll be released of October the 14th. If you post a $500 bond, you'll be released. Otherwise, you'll be held on all these Tucson City. Also, I am appointing the office of the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you in these. So on your Tucson cases, your bond is $500. You're going to have a new court date on the 14th. If you post the bond and are released, your new court date will be on November the 4th. And in the Tucson matter, you will have a public defender. So your total bond is $500. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. After going up door down the stairs to
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Tracy Marie Tishy.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today for initial appearance. You're here today on domestic violence charges at the Green Valley Justice Court. They include disorderly conduct, domestic violence. What I'm going to do is release you, give you a new court date in Green Valley on October the 9th at 8:30 in the morning. Standard
Okay.
conditions will apply, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms, no weapons, no acts of domestic violence. Also, no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime. If you have property at that location, you can contact the police to go and get any property that you have. So you are being released and your new court date is October the 9th.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
You as well.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Michael Busher.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson. What I'm going to do is set your bond at $500 and give you a new court date. I'm going to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you in the city of Tucson. Your new court date is going to be October the 10th at 2 p.m. If you do post the bond in our release, you'll have the same court date in the city of Tucson. Standard release conditions will apply. I am appointing the Office of the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you. So your total bond is $500 and your next court date is October the 9th. Good luck to you.
The 9th or the 10th?
Your next court date is October the 10th.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
Minutes. Morales.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Guadalupe Jimenez Varela.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of violating a court order. I am going to release you and give you a new court date of November the 5th, 2025 at 10 a.m. in Tucson City Court with Judge Hale. Standard release conditions will apply in your case, including no contact with any victims, don't go to the scene of the crime, no acts of domestic violence, no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. You are being released, but your next court date is November the 5th, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, you have a good day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
I'm out the door downstairs, sit with the females. Go again, Michael.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Michael Milligan.
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have a warrant for your arrest from shoplifting out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of November the 4th at 9 a.m. in the city of Tucson. Standard release conditions will apply, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. Don't return to the scene of the crime. Again, your new court date is November the 4th at 9 a.m. in the city of Tucson with Judge Mayhew. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Milligan. You execute multiple. You can get people to comments that we have no default. If it's okay. All the Morano. All the Morano. Sorry. Upstairs. Overall, numbers, there.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Richard Altamirano.
I am Judge Hazel. You're here today on new charges of possession of narcotic drug, possession of drug paraphernalia. I've also been advised that the probation department has placed a hold on against you. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
$1,000 for time credit.
And what's your position on a steps hearing? The probation is recommending a steps hearing.
State would say yes, Your Honor.
Judge, I would ask for a nominal bond of $500 for private time purposes given the probation hold.
Thank you. I'm going to take the following actions in this matter. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $500 cash secured if it's if his probation hold is lifted, he'll be supervised by pretrial services. Standard release conditions will apply. I'm also setting matter for the steps hearing on October the 13th at 9 a.m. Sir, that's a diversion program. If you complete the program, your case can be dismissed. So your next court dates are October 13th and 14th. You do have a probation hold. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, was the public defender's office appointed?
Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Thank you.
Cordova, if it tells.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Dora Cordova de Sala.
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine for sale, possession of dangerous drugs for sale, tampering with physical evidence. You also have a probation hold placed against you. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. In this matter, the state recommends $20,000 plus release to pretrial services. This individual not only was stopped with extensive amounts of drugs, also has an APO hold.
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Yes, Judge. I would ask for a reduced bond for credit purposes. Ms. Cordova Gastelum these are nonviolent allegations, and given that there is an APO hold, I would ask for a lower bond.
All right, thank you. In this matter, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent the defendant. I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $2,000 based on the fact that there is a probation hold in this matter. I'm going to set a preliminary hearing on October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. in Justice Court. That'll be a cash secured bond pretrial if the bond is posted and the probation hold is lifted. Standard release conditions will apply, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. And lastly, I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant in all further proceedings. So, ma'am, you have a new court date on October the 14th. You also have a probation violation pending. Good luck to you, ma'am. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Alfonso Escobar.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of unlawful means of a transportation, a felony. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance today. State have a position on release?
Your Honor, the state would ask for a $5,000 bond plus release to free trial if posted. This person admitted post Miranda that the vehicle he was driving was stolen and was given to him by persons not previously known to him other than through social media, and told to drive it to Texas for $1,500. He has no ties to the local area, therefore a $5,000 bond is appropriate.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Mr. Escobar Carrillo has no prior histories. He has no he has no felony convictions, no failures to appear. He is employed as confirmed by his mother, and his mother also indicated that she'd be willing to assume third-party custody of him. I understand that he does live in San Jose. However, his mother did indicate that she'd be able to bring him to future court appearances. So for all these reasons, and Mr. Escobar is 21 years old. So for these reasons, I would ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. Based on the fact that he has no criminal history, I am going to release him with the following conditions and give him a preliminary hearing on October the 24th. Those conditions are not drive without a valid license, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no contact with any victims. I am appointing the office of the public defender to represent you. Sir, your next court date is October the 24th at 1:30 p.m. Fail to appear, I won't release you for your arrest.
Judge, if given that the court is releasing Mr. Escobar, could we modify the conditions of release to allow him to travel outside of Arizona, since that is where he lives?
Yes, I will do that. All right, thank you.
So, you just say pretrial.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Philip Ethery.
So you're here today on 2 income complaints charging one dangerous drug possession, the other charge possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. But you have 2 income complaints charging with those offenses. Does the state have a recommendation in these matters?
Release to pretrial, PTS, release to pretrial and steps review on both.
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
We'd also ask to release pretrial services and waive time for the preliminary hearing with steps cases.
Okay, sir, I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of a step hearing, which is a hearing to determine if you can complete that. It's a diversion program or allow for the dismissal of your charge. Your new court date is October the 13th at 9 a.m. for that. Your preliminary hearing, based on the waiver of time, will be October the 18th at 1:30 p.m. I'm directing that you report to pretrial services on Monday and be supervised by them. Standard release conditions will apply in both cases, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. And I am appointing the public defender to represent you in both cases. So you are being released, but you need to make all future court dates or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Judge, since Mr. Essery is being released, could we waive the preliminary hearing 45 days out?
Yes, I had already done that. Yes, I mentioned it. I'm sorry.
Oh, what was the day? I might miss that.
November the 18th.
Thank you.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Angel Garcia.
Well, you're here today charged with felony criminal damage. Does the state have a position on this matter?
7,500 plus release to pretrial if posted. Defendant is alleged to have caused a motor vehicle accident, causing damage to multiple private parties, as well as the state, approaching 15,000. Multiple signs of impairment were noted and a very, very poor performance on the SFSTs.
Okay, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Garcia has no prior history. He is only 20 years old. His mother indicated that she'd be willing to assume third-party custody of him. These are nonviolent allegations, and he has not been charged with the DUI. So we would ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. $100.
Could you repeat that, Judge? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to set the bond at $2,500 cash secured pretrial if the bond is posted. Standard release conditions, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms, no contact with any victims. I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant. Sir, your next court date is October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. If you post the bond, you will be released, but you must appear at all future court hearings. Good luck to you, sir.
Garcia Flores.
Can I have your name, please?
Cristina Tapia Flores.
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on new charges of aggravated domestic violence. The state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. On this one, the state is recommending 5,000 plus a release of pretrial if posted based on the inherent nature of the offense, the defendant's history, continual risk to the victim. It is notable that she is also on felony misdemeanor and misdemeanor probation and has a failure to appear history.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Ms. Tapia Flores is a lifelong Tucson resident. Her daughter indicated that she'd be willing to provide transport to future hearings, and she does have only one prior felony conviction. Based on those factors, I would ask for release of pretrial services.
All right, thank you. I'm going to make the following rulings in this case. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th. I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $5,000 cash secured pretrial if posted. I'm appointing the Office of Public Defender to represent the defendant. Standard release conditions will apply with additional conditions: no contact with any victims, don't go to the victim locations. So, ma'am, your bond in the felony matter has been set in the amount of $5,000, and I'm setting you for a new court date on October the 14th. You also have a warrant out of the city of Tucson. On that matter, I'm going to set your bond at $100, give you a new court date on October the 15th at 1:30 p.m. with Judge Million in Tucson City Court with standard release conditions, including no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime. I am also appointing the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you on your felony matter.
Okay.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Okay. What does that mean?
Does the state have anything further tonight?
No, Judge.
Good night. You have a good evening.
Good day.